What's up, Defects? We're coming to you live on a Friday night, but first, we're going to hit that intro. All right.
What up?
Yeah, man. Coming to you live on a Friday night because, as you can see from the glasses and the tag, I'm at the Jersey Shore, so we had to change it up a little bit. Jay's going there next week, so we had to come special on a Friday night. I know my man Thoro wants me to give the fist pump, so we'll give a little bit of that. We'll start the show. Bro. We'll start the show off right. So before we get into everything, Jay, say hello.
What's up, guys? I want to thank Thoro, Keep It Thoro Comics for coming on, chopping it up with us. The legend, the spectator, the man. My man puts in work, bro. So I appreciate that, brother. Matt, what's up? Guy, what's up? Good to be here. Let's get rolling.
Guy Forge, Comic Forge.
What is up, my YouTubes? Welcome to the Defects. We're happy to be here. Happy we can have my man Thoro with us on this lovely Friday evening. I know he's got some stuff to do, so I appreciate you stopping by, my man. It's a pleasure to have him here. I know he's busy, so him coming through on a Friday night to hang out with us Defects, we're happy about it. So shout out to everybody in the chat. We're happy. Let's go, man. Let's hit it.
Yeah, and of course, as these guys mentioned, we got a special guest tonight. We got Thoro from Keep It Thoro. We really appreciate you being on tonight. So say hello to everybody.
Definitely. And you know how my hello goes, man. I go, yeah. What's going on, man? Again, boy, Thoro. Appreciate everybody, man. Yo, Matt, Guy, Jay, I appreciate you, brothers. Thank you for having me on here. I know Jay's been asking me for a hot minute, and I just had a newborn, so that's been kind of holding me back from trying to do things the way that I normally want to. But other than that, man, glad to be here, psyched to be here, and let's get into this joint, man.
Let's do this. Yeah, we got a limited time tonight, so we're gonna jump right into it. So, Jay, you want to see who's hanging with us tonight?
Yep. First thing, we got my man Sith. Sith, what's up? We got Sydney Hale in the house. We got Coco Love Chevy's. Guys, I got a big shout out for him later when I show off some books, so that's definitely coming. We got my man Roger, the YouTube whore, in the house, bro. I'm going to get banged out on the Defects for the third time, but only the second time you'll actually see it because that first one got clipped. Who else do we got in here? We got my man Nemesis in the house. We got Dino Zanetti in the house. We got man from Beantown, Benny Beans, in the house.
Dino, my boy.
Benny Beans.
We got Matt in the house. Who else? I'm fucking this whole thing up. We got Joker. Rolling, baby. Mike, what's up, brother? Joker in the house. What's up, Joker? Moderator. We got Johnny Dakota. We got Joey Hoffer. We got Mike Eckham. Who else, guys? We got my man Uni X. Guys, I want to give a big shout out to Uni X because this guy, he is the down low speculator. He's always hitting guys off with the dopest information, man. Check his page, follow him on IG. Great, trusted member of the community. I'm sure Thoro could tell you the same. Matt and Guy will both tell you.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Absolutely. He just blessed me with some nice books in a trade. He just threw some stuff in. I think he opened the box up 3 or 4 times to just keep throwing shit in there. Good dude, like Jay said. I'll just echo everything Jay just said. So appreciate you, brother.
We got Matt Woods in the house. We got my man Joey C in the house. We got this shit. I'm going dizzy scrolling down. We got my man Emerald Knight in the house. Emerald, what's up? Me and him might do a hunt tomorrow. And I think that's it, guys. Let's get into it.
Let's do it. Yeah, we got 30 people rocking with us. We appreciate you guys. So yeah, Jay, you wanna throw some questions their way? You know how we do. We like to grill our guests a little bit. Nothing too hard, but just a couple questions right up front.
Yo, Thoro, I've been watching your show, I'd say, since February. You and the Savages put on a great show, man, just to come for the laughs and the comic knowledge. Real quick, I know, you had your channel for a minute, but you have blown up, man. like, you know, you got spies spying in on your channel because we just talked about it, guys, before we went live. There's a book. What is it? The Spectacular Spider-Man 107.
Spectacular Spider-Man. Yeah. First appearance of Sin Eater.
Yeah, the first appearance of Sin Eater. Thoro mentioned about a week ago, and today it popped on that app that we don't mention by name. But so basically, brother, what got you into collecting first? We'll start there.
Well, I know a lot of people probably don't know me because I'm seeing a lot of new names. Shout out to everybody on here. And of course, shout out to the boys from Pressable Defects for inviting me on here. So, you know, it's an honor and a pleasure. And, you know, I'm super humbled to, you know, to have you guys say what you guys say about me. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you. But to start off with, man, I wasn't collecting comic books in the beginning, man. I was a sports card collector, but mostly I was dabbling in collecting toys. That's where my whole collecting started. You can see some of them. I got my Voltron kind of blocked right there. You know, I got Dragon Ball Z stuff. I mean, you name it, I have it all. And behind this art right here, I got some more stuff if you could kind of see it. But that's what it started for me. And then I just kind of, you know, I had a big thing for Batman. He's my favorite superhero, and I've told people this is because that was the very first toy. You know, I grew up. You know, I didn't grow up in the best of conditions, and my father, you know, he worked his ass off. Always got to shout out my pops. But he's the one that bought me my very first toy at the age of 9. Bought me a Batman toy, and I don't know if you guys remember the Michael Keaton one with the retractable belt.
Oh, I remember that, man. Yeah, I remember that.
That was the first toy I ever got, and after that, man, I just was Batman obsessed. And and probably like what, maybe 11, 12 years ago, I started collecting comic books, and I was reading stuff. I really wasn't collecting, you know, just comic books itself. I was more collecting trade paperbacks and just reading the stories in full instead of just getting, you know, single issues. And after that, man, forget it. It just became a damn addiction, bro.
So how long you been collecting for?
For 12 years. It's 12 years, yeah. 12 years or a little bit more, yeah. Okay. So that's why I got a hoard. I mean, I got like I started off with a collection about 36,000 books.
And wow. Damn. How do you start off with 36,000?
You went in.
Because I never thought I was going to be on YouTube ever. So I always got to give a shout out to my brothers from the New York Warriors. You know, and that's part of, you know, I'm part of that crew as well. Yeah. And, you know, shout out to them because they're the ones that kept pushing, and they saw, you know, my enthusiasm for comic books. And at the beginning, you know, my videos were horrible because I was there like, you know, I was just the way that I was talking, the way that I was mentioning things, you know, the grainy video, it was horrible. But after that, I just started getting into it because I was reading. So from the start, you know, since I was collecting, I was reading a lot of stuff and just constantly reading. I would hardly watch TV. So that's where I get a lot of this knowledge from. And then, you know, with the help of watching, you know, like you guys, other YouTubers out there, and just pushing out that knowledge that each of us have individually, I just started learning so much stuff that I didn't even know.
Yeah, and you know what? I give you a shout out on that, Thoro, because there's a lot of collectors out here in this hobby that don't actually read. And if you actually take the time out to open your book and read it, you'll know, man, like all the speculation. And I know you put in tons of work when it comes to it. And I want to ask you about that. Like you dig hard. And I know there's Reddit. I know there's sites. I know there's Twitter. Yeah. So how do you go about finding this out, man, before you don't have to give out all your secrets, but you you pump out specs before they hit these big time, you know, these big time websites. And it's great, man, because I know you read and you do your research like it's a job.
Yeah, no, definitely. You know, right now I have the time, so that's definitely one of the things that you do need. I know a lot of you guys work. You know, fortunately for me, I'm on disability because I got hurt at my job. So now it gave me all the time in the world to just be able to read, research, and do a lot of this stuff. But I use I go on Reddit. Nobody will ever find out the name, not even my fellow Savage members. They don't even know my name on Reddit.
Good for you.
That's something that I keep. Yeah, that's something that I keep personal. So anytime that I go on there and I watch a lot of these other Reddit users, they actually come out with some really solid information. On top of that, too, Twitter. Twitter is a big thing, man. Twitter is something that you could constantly just follow every writer, every artist, whatever it is that you could possibly think of in the comic book game, and it sucks. Trust me, because my damn Twitter just goes off nonstop.
Yeah,
and it's crazy. Like the worst culprit I'm gonna always say is Donnie Cates. That dude,
he'll drive you crazy.
Yeah, he tweets like every 5 minutes. But yeah, those are pretty much a lot of the tools that I end up using. Just on top of that too is reading. So like a lot of stuff that I read what I like, because in the end, this is what I tell people all the time. Especially like when I give out my speculation books, I'm not the type to speculate on something, buy a ton of that shit. It's stuff I already have, man. And if it's something that interests me and I have it in my collection, it's because I'm into it. On the other half, it's more on the part where you see some, like I said, I don't mention that fucking app, but kudos to them for what they're doing, because everybody has their own niche. I don't.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So the biggest thing is, like, for me, is just I try to give people the heads up before it goes there, because once it's on that list, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. That is time to sell. Once it hits that list, it's time to sell. It ain't time to buy.
Yeah, and it's all good for the for the sellers at that point. But I tell people, man, in the end, just collect how you want, man. Don't let anybody influence you or anything. And I know it's hard, because we all suffer from freaking FOMO. That is the all around thing.
It's real.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely it's a disease, within the comic collector community. But yeah, you guys got to look at it from that aspect and just pretty much say, hey, like, shit, like if I like Batman, like for me, I stick to Batman. I got rid of my whole Spawn run, believe it or not.
Oof.
I got rid of all of it.
Yeah.
I collected the whole damn run. You're talking about 1 through 300, and my whole thing was being motivated to collect every single issue prior to 300 coming out. So I got that.
You wanted them?
Collected it, and dude, I got rid of them. I sold 1 through 250 to a local collector here where I live.
Damn.
So yeah, that dude helped me out a ton, and I mean he paid for it. So I was like, hey, here you go, 2 freaking short boxes, enjoy. And he was happy as shit, because he was like, listen, I can't find these books no matter how much I try. And it's true. A lot of them, once you start getting, I know a lot of people try to say, oh, from 150 and above, from 80, you're talking about from like issue 80 going on forth. It started to dwindle down and die down a little bit. So
I'm always hoping that Todd puts out like a crazy omnibus for that whole set.
Yeah,
whole collection.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he will, bro.
But definitely sure. You're talking big money. Did you order that figure that he re-released?
Nah, bro. I told a lot of people, if you guys are investing in that, don't look at it as an investment.
All right.
That toy is gonna flood the market. I wanted to wait till like literally the very last moment that you could put an order in. Dude, that thing surpassed $100,000 that they were asking for. I think went into $1 million.
It passed that in like an hour.
Oh, forget
exactly.
it.
So I was more like, I just said it, guys. Get it if you like it.
If you
don't
want
pick it up. Yeah, don't pick it up if you guys are trying to find something that what I mean. That you're trying to look at it as an investment, and you listen. Once something floods on eBay, you're gonna be forced to bring your prices down. There's nothing you can do about it.
With everything else. So I got a quick couple more shout outs. We got Very Gary in the house. Gary, what's up?
What's up, Gary?
We got Wesley Campbell. We got my man Peter DeLuca. We got Ashley in the house. Big shout out to Ashley. We got my man Chris Briggs in the house. We got King in the house. I suck at scrolling, man. We got Thunder House. Thunder, what's up, brother? We got North Garden Comics in the house. We got BLC, Meow Meow in the house. Mr. Let in the house. What is up, my brother?
Mr. Let.
Michael
What's up,
P.
Mr. Let?
And Mr. Let popped on eBay the other night and bought that last book, Thoro, and I was trying to get it too, and he goes, got it. And I was like, well,
yo, I got to give Mr. Let a huge shout out for that Molina.
He's great.
Venom 3, bro. He told me to get that. I bought that for $330.
Yeah, that was perfect timing. Perfect timing.
That thing shot up. So big shout out,
yeah, man.
Mr. Let, I hope you got your T-shirt. We don't know if you got it yet. I'm hoping Jason
just
hopefully got it. Hit us up and let us know. Yeah. So Thoro, you made a good point before. Some of our viewers don't know who you are, so his link is in the description below, and maybe you guys have seen him before on some. He's on a lot of the auctions from the NY Warriors, But like Jay said before, he's been getting a lot more into, doing speculating, giving out information on comics. And I think I don't want to say there's two different types of speculators, but there almost is, right? And I'm not knocking either way. You go to some channels that they get information from an insider, right? And that's one type of speculating. And then there's some of the speculating that Thoro does. I would say probably seems like 75% of the time is, doing your own research and kind of formulating your own kind of what's going to happen next. And that, Thoro, how much, like you touched on it. How much time has, since you decided to really go all in on that, how much time does that take up, doing that?
Dude, it takes up a lot of time, bro. Yeah. It really does. It's become like an addiction. It's literally just like research upon research upon research. You have so many outlets. I know people would say all day long, they're like, oh, Wikipedia is not a bad. Listen, go on Wikipedia all day long. It gets updated just like the app everybody doesn't want to mention it. All right. This is one of the things that I could definitely tell you guys all day long. Everybody here, man, everybody in the chat, the guys here, you guys could do your own research all day long. If it's something that you're really into and you're like, shit, like I want to get my damn Batman detective mode on. That's how I call it for me. And I just go into it. Like I go into it and I just try to find everything. And sometimes, like I said, you also got to give shout out to the folks out there too, because sometimes they help out, man. I always give a shout out to Universe X, giving a shout out to Dabutcha, and these guys have been just saying that, you brainstorm together, and at some point you're going to come out with a speculation. You're going to be like, hey, this is what's up. As far as how some speculating is done, a lot of speculating, it seems to be done, is based off of movies. A lot of that stuff, I also base my speculation off of everything that I read, because there is stuff in comics, believe it or not, guys, things that happen in comic books that influence the market as well. It's not just the movies. It's a lot of different things. Video games are also influencing the market. I remember as soon as I started hearing word about the Miles Morales game coming out, and this is even prior to, you're talking UF4, even prior to that whole hype, I went on video and I told everybody, yo, pick up everything and anything Miles Morales. All right. And people were like, hey, I'm picking that shit up. If I, in the end, if it's something you like, scoop it up. But if it's not, don't freaking waste your money, because if you know that there's something you're investing yourself in, then, that's what you gotta do. But as far as me, for me, it just comes down to getting like Batman books. That's my go-to. And, I love Silver Surfer as well. And, there's so many characters, but I just kind of have to limit myself, because even on New Comic Book Day, I buy the stuff that I like. Yes. And I don't get everything, because I can't sit here and lie to you guys. I remember spending, when I first started on YouTube, like $300 fucking a week on comic books.
Thoro, I don't even know how you do it. So me, Matt, and UniX go at it all the time. Just about 2 books. We talk about Kate's Thor and Kate's Venom. And we just been trying to spec on that. And that alone, man, is hours. Like, I come home from work, I get home at like 12, and I'm like, oh, who's Codex? Who's Virus? And go through this whole thing. And that's only 2. And you're doing the whole MCU and DC and Image. So I can only imagine the research you go through.
Oh, yeah, I tell people literally, you can hear my daughter in the background screaming her lungs out. All right, so I gotta handle business with that. And as soon as she takes a nap, it's research time for me. When they go to bed, I'm in my bed literally with the nightlight on, and I'm like a damn freaking little kid reading comics.
That's awesome, though. That's awesome.
And I'm knocked out. Yeah, I'm knocked out like 30 books in 2 hours. Like, that's how much time I try to give myself. Nice. And I'll go back into older stuff too, because I know a lot of people were asking about Black Superman, and I remember showing it. I don't even know if I have it here, but I was trying to tell, and I was telling people that in Crisis, that literally came out prior to all this, everything else that's coming out, because I know everybody got wind of. Everybody was getting wind of Michael B. Jordan playing the first Black Superman, so everybody was going crazy. And that's why sometimes, like I said, but you can't knock people for speculating. People have to understand what the meaning of speculation is.
Oh, absolutely.
So you can't burn people as much as I'll go ahead and say it. I don't knock fucking Comic Time. Comic Time, do your thing, do whatever the hell you need to do. Do I like what he's doing? nah, I'm not a fan of it, and that's me. You got, he's gonna have his fan base. You guys are gonna have your fan base. I'm gonna have my fan base, and that's just the nature of the beast. But for people to hate on him and do things like that, it's like, yo, just leave it alone, man. Do your own shit, because at that point, you're gonna come up with something. People are gonna go and side with you. That's what it is. It's an ongoing war, and they're gonna say, hey, we found out about this first. We got to this first. And literally, I like what Sid Hale says: speculation is gambling. It is. Yeah. But guess what I try to do? I try to do it different. I try to speculate when these books are costing us $5, $10, not thousands.
Right.
All right. Because now when you start putting out books like that, that already means, like, for a lot of us, I'm gonna be honest, there's some of us, we have deep pockets. Other, majority of us don't. So
it's like an investment, though.
Exactly. So you gotta look at it that way. You gotta. I try to come out with these books that I know people that are still affordable. They're under $100. And for me, I consider that affordable all day long.
Sure.
The majority of these books have skyrocketed. It's freaking insane.
I got a couple questions for Thoro.
Go ahead.
One, do you still have that toy that your dad gave you?
Yeah, I do, but it's actually in New York, bro. It's in the basement. My mother found it the other day. And she knows awesome. she never throws it out, man. She has it because my parents, I'm from Queens, so my parents got a big old house. My father worked his ass off, man, and he ended up having an Italian restaurant in Midtown Manhattan. He worked his ass off, dude. So I grew up, Spanish food. I grew up on Italian food. That's why I try to tell people. I was like, people used to look at me when I didn't say sauce. I used to say gravy. And I was like, that's what my father told me. So, I talk them all day long, and people are like, damn, they're like, how do you know? And I'm like, and then by the time my father moved, my father spoke Italian fluently. So I grew up in an Italian neighborhood when we got out of the bad area, the PJs and everything. And it was just more, we moved into Astoria. And that's when it was like, literally, we were the only Hispanic family on that whole block. It was all Italian, Greek, and Albanian.
Italians and Greeks in Astoria, yeah.
So it was it was pretty cool growing up and just seeing a big difference. So but a lot of my friends were like, dude, they're like, you really grew up Italian. And I was like, my pops cooked, it was Italian food, and then my mother cooked, Spanish food. So that's all day long.
That's awesome.
We got a paisan here. We got a paisan.
So it was cool. It was cool what you were saying before about like learning so much from everybody else. And Matt knows obviously how far we go back with books and stuff like that. But I didn't like put it together until like recently, when obviously I started investing more in you guys and listening, really opening up my ears and listening to what everybody's talking about. And then now I see myself just in the last like week or so recognizing books and seeing books and not having to ask Matt about it. Like, and it's so funny. Like, I just, if you sit there and listen to the guys that want to give information to everybody, it's like unbelievable.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely, bro. I mean, like a lot of people say, hey, you're listening to what I'm talking about. But it's also, in the end, I always continue to say this time and time again, there is no wrong way to collect. Yeah. If you like those 90s image books, go for that. Pick them up, scoop them up, do what you got to do. But when it comes down to it, if you're one of those guys that, hey, I don't knock anybody flipping books. It's the same thing. I grew up in the sneaker game. The same way that shit is too. It's like you're the first in line. I got connections here. I can go to I could go to Nike Town over here, and I know my buddy works there. I could get these sneakers. I could do that. Same thing goes with comic books. So what it really comes down to, if you have hate towards others for putting out their own videos, or hate for them freaking flipping books and things like that, man, it's like, don't do it to yourselves, because all you're gonna do is just consume yourself in this hatred, and you're gonna make this a miserable hobby. Yeah, and that's the thing that I see a lot of people do. They do, and I've seen some of my personal friends started hating so much on others that I was like, dude, like, why would you hate on somebody because they ended up getting, an Amazing Spider-Man #1, or they got, a damn Hulk 1, whatever issue, like some Holy Grail. It's like you can't hate on it, man. You have to just be like, hey, yo, hats off to you, man. You know, you were able to get something that I wish one day I could do, because we can all get that book. If you truly want to freaking, aim for it. Aim for it. If you want to flip books to get to it, then get to it. The reason I flip books is for these crying little girls back here in the background.
That rolls into my next question. Are we gonna get an appearance? Are we gonna get an appearance by your daughter?
Nah, I got her.
She's over.
Locked up.
And second, this is the last question. This is the last question I have. We all know, obviously, what Thoro brings to the comic world. Coming from a dad, and I'm sure AJ. AJ. Thanks. That's where my head is. That's where Jay will come with it too. Matt, not there yet, but I'm sure eventually he will be. What inspires Thoro the dad?
My girls, man. Let me tell you, when I had my first kid, my first daughter, and you guys here, I always call her Boo Boo Cakes. That's my name for my daughter. Everybody on YouTube knows her as Boo Boo Cakes, and they know her as Black Canary too, because you guys can hear that screaming. I'm sure. I swear to God, I go into my cabinets to check all the glass cups and everything, make sure them things aren't cracking. Because this little girl, I'm gonna use these comic books and all this stuff I'm selling to put her in damn singing school, man. She's gonna go take singing classes.
Nice.
That's one thing I could definitely say. But once you become a dad, you never in your life could think you could love something as much as you would love your kid. And as much as she terrorizes me every day, and she's a tornado with, just making a mess in the house, dude, I would never trade her. Like I tell this to people all the time. I would sell all my comic books just to have and make sure that my daughters are good. Yeah, like I say that
100%. 100%.
I love comic books, but listen, one of the biggest things, and I got to shout out Uncle Roman. And if you guys don't know Uncle Roman, that is Roman Curtis, part of the Savages. He says it time and time again, and I always forever I'm gonna live with that. You can't take this shit with you to the grave. Oh, absolutely. That is a fact. Yeah. You are a temporary owner of all this stuff, and it's a fact. Eventually, at some point, as you get older, you could probably continue to collect. But at some point, man, I've come sometimes where I'm just like, damn, man, like I'm inundated in books. So that's why, even though it hurts me to let go, because I'm a freaking book hoarder. Yeah, I just let it go, bro. I'm like, yo, what? I gotta get, come down to terms with it and just be like, here it is. You know what, guys? I'd rather pass it on and know that there's a solid collector out there that wants to collect this stuff, and it's going to a good home. And I've even come to terms where, like, if you buy something from me and you want to buy it because you want to invest in it or you want to flip it, then hey, kudos to you. I'm getting the money that I need to put diapers and milk and all that stuff. So that's my biggest thing, man.
I had a discussion with my oldest. He's 6. I remembered his age tonight, Matt, by the way.
Yeah, good.
He's 6 years old. He's 6 years old, and he knows. And it's funny. We talk about the books that we have, and I'm looking over here because I have them all in the boxes. And he goes, Dad, those are mine, right? I go, those are yours. And he goes, I'm gonna keep them nice so I can give them to my kids, right? I go, yes, sir.
There you go.
So he knows. You put the seed there, and you hope it retains. So this way, for generations, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely, man. Like I said, for my daughters, they have their own little mural of comic books. It's all, it's all the female superheroes. We also have female, supervillains and everything. Have it all in there. I literally put up a wall of comic books in the room. But cool. For them, if they're not into it, I'm not going to force them into anything. I'm not going to force them to like comics. If that's something that they like, then so be it. If they're not into it, then at that point it's going to be like, all right, guess what, guys? Daddy's going to sell this and put that money into them, so for whatever they need for college or things like that, that'll be the case for me. But it's awesome, like I said, to own a lot of this stuff. But in the end, it's like, you're going to have to pass it down one way. It's either to your own family or you just pass it down to the rest of the community that are looking for these books. And, the auctions have been an affordable way. For me, I've attained books that I never even thought I was going to ever touch because of an auction. And you have a lot of guys in the community, different channels doing auctions. And that's how I've gotten my hands on comic books. And I've actually got them at greater prices than I did on eBay. And I know a lot of people hit me with the whole, well, we're not getting eBay bucks from you. And I was like, all right, well, you're saving yourself a ton.
Yeah.
And them eBay bucks ain't nothing
do the
but
math. Do the math.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do the math is right.
All right. Lastly, Thoro. Sorry, Jay. Last thing. Last night you guys did a great job with your boy. I just had to shout it out. That picture behind you, obviously, states.
Yes.
I mean, what a cool thought to bring him on. I tried to get a couple things that didn't work.
But he's
shout him out.
He's going to be back on the next auction. If you guys check out the channel and things like that, you'll find his name and everything located in the description of the videos. Every time I do a video from this point on, this is artwork done by Jeremy Latcha. This guy is an amazing freaking artist. He recreates all these original pieces you're talking about some of the solid artists. Like he did this for me right here, Silver Surfer after Jack Kirby. And this guy, I'm telling you guys, he freehands everything. And he just looks at whatever it is that you want him to draw, anything like that. Did this, and then this is his specialty. He recreates covers. Damn, and I'm a big Shazam fan. And I've always loved this Justice League of America 137. So he recreated all this stuff. This is actual original piece, guys. It's a recreation of the originals.
Awesome.
And he does an amazing job. I got him to get onto Instagram finally. So we're gonna be pushing him hardcore because the guy is a freaking solid talent that you can't find anywhere else. So he's doing his thing, man. He's a dope dude. Had him one day yesterday. He actually auctioned off about 5 different pieces that he did, and those things were just freaking amazing.
Yeah. I DM'd him last night to ask him if he could do a something. So
yeah. And Roger, his name is Jeremy Latcha, and he goes as latcha.art on Instagram. So if you guys are looking,
I'll throw it in. I'll throw it in the description after the video uploads. But
definitely go and check his stuff out. He put up a couple of the dope pieces that he did on Instagram, and my man is killing it, man. He's a dope dude, and he's gonna start to take commissions, guys. His commissions for a black and white piece like that is $300 and $600 for anything done in full color. Dude, he did a Captain America piece. If you guys go and watch the video that we did from the chop up last night, and you guys can fast forward because I know it was kind of long because of that. We just did an impromptu auction for a couple of his art pieces. And Captain America was freaking fire, dude. Like I was like, damn.
Yep.
That 129 that Josh wanted was fire.
That was good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But listen, guys,
I just sent it to you, man.
I got to run. You guys are in good hands. Obviously, you got Jay Guy and Thoro special guest, but we're gonna have somebody else jump in because we like having it. We like having things square up here. So we got the cranky Canadian coming in.
What?
What's going on, Roger?
Look at Thoro. Thanks for the shirt, brother.
Nah, no doubt, man.
Right there, man.
So
I didn't want to say nothing. I set there, put in the box in there for you, bro.
There you go. So I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna hang out with the family a little bit. I know at the end, these Pressable Defects guys, they're going to thank everybody like we always do. So I will just extend my thank you now to everybody that they're going to mention. I thank you, Thoro, for coming on. I'm glad we got to talk for a little bit. I know
thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate you even taking the time because I know you at the shore, fist pumping.
Man. You know what I'm doing down. No,
that's a nice
that was maybe 10 years ago. Yeah. Well, listen, Roger keeps busting my balls about the wall behind me. I'm in different rooms. I told Roger one day I'm gonna
that's a beautiful ocean picture.
I'm gonna redo. I'm not even. Obviously, I'm not in my house, but when I get my comic room set up. My girl's gonna be like, "Why are you spending all that room in all that money in the comic room?" I'm gonna be like, "Because Roger's making fun of my back wall, so I gotta do it all up." So. Thoro, thank you again. I know we didn't get into the topic that we want to talk about, but Jay knows my thoughts on this, so he's gonna take it over. I'm just trying to think if I wanted to say anything before I go. Oh, special shout out to Dave in the Cave. Hooked me up with this AOK. I saw him on my way down to Jersey. I dropped some T-shirts off. He gave me a cool Punisher book, couple stickers on the back and coasters for Guy. So I'm gonna give him those when I get back.
Yeah, buddy.
And that's it. We got a hunt video coming out from down here that I'm gonna do when I get back. So stay tuned to the channel. We got some good stuff coming out. And all right, boys, take it Have fun.
Later, Maddie.
Talk to you guys later.
Take care, man.
Later, boys.
All right, so Thoro,
What up, Roger?
you gotta give us an exclusive on here, brother. I need your thoughts on Codex and Virus, bro, for a defects. Are you ready for that or what?
Hey, let's get into it, man.
So what are you thinking, man? What do you obviously this Thorcade's run and this Venom run are gonna come colliding into each other. You agree on that?
Yeah, dude, I think it goes even further, bro. I think it goes even further. And that's what's driving me freaking insane right now. It actually goes all the way into Fantastic Four, believe it or not. And I'm doing my research on that more and more because there is a character that I'm definitely interested in right now that has been gone. He came out in 3 issues. 3 issues. There were 3 separate issues. One was Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer, and Guardians of the Galaxy. All right, and that guy only came out in those 3. I know I talked to Jay about it. I don't want to say nothing yet about that.
You got to save it for your channel, kid.
No, not even that. Not even that, because I don't even know when the hell I'm putting that out on the channel. But yeah, it's that one character. I know Jay knows about it. And the reason why is because shout out to the guys from Comics Heating Up. They put out that exclusive for the Wraith issue that's supposed to be coming out. And I was reading as best as I could because there were a couple panels you could not read for shit because the bubble was so grainy. Right, and I tried reading it on the computer. I tried doing, just couldn't. But at least you were able to get a whole gist of what's going on with Wraith. I don't want to ruin it with for anybody, but I definitely one of the biggest things that I could tell you on that is yes, I'm starting to look. It's Fantastic Four, Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor. All of these are interconnecting. All right, Guardians of the Galaxy right now, a lot of people are not thinking about it, but yes, Guardians of the Galaxy have a lot to do with what's going on here. And I'm just trying to figure it out. That's the reason I've been reading like a damn beast right now, bro. and trying to just get this thing down packed, but it's a lot. Somebody was freaking making fun last time, and I thought it was funny as shit because they said Thoro probably has a whiteboard, and he's probably freaking pegging every fucking name. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I really am. Yeah, I really have everything written down. I'm just trying to like figure out, hey, is this character going to go into this? I know that the other thing that helps out a lot too, and that I focus on is when you start seeing second prints of certain issues coming out, and it tells you a lot because there's stuff that you're just like you didn't see initially because it's on a smaller panel, and you know how they take those panels and blow them up and put them onto like a second printing, third printing. Yeah. That stuff helps out a ton, man. And with that is where I could start speculating. I could say, hey, this is going to be like something crazy out of the woodworks because that's how Donny Cates likes to work. He likes to keep everybody in suspense. So he's not, he's not trying to let you know as of now, hey, like this is another book you might want to go check out. But yeah, believe it or not, Noel plays a big freaking. And I would not be surprised to see him in a movie, man. And and I've heard you say it. I've heard Universe X say it. Yes, I would not be surprised.
He's got to be in a movie.
So people hit me up, though. They know I talk about Noel. I'm stacking hard on him. Yeah. And they're like, "Yo, is it time to sell this book?" It's not. I think that book has so much room to grow.
Yeah. Books. I think that's be an expensive book, bro. Later down the road, it's gonna be an expensive book. So if you guys don't care about it, I always say, hey, just sell it, and you know how much money you invested in it, and if you know that you're making money off of it, hey, then just push it out. But yeah, I mean, you're talking about one of my favorite series too, Thor: God of Thunder. A lot of people just completely fell asleep on issue number 6. Issue number 6 is the cameo on Noel. Yeah. And nobody knew about the character yet because Gore the God Butcher was one of the main players. That is one of the characters that I'm currently speculating for that Christian Bale is going to be playing. A lot of people were saying Minotaur. I think Minotaur is just a lackluster character. A lot of people are hoping for Beta Ray Jim, But a lot of the news that comes out, according to Christian Bale doesn't want to play a long-term character. He wants to be on a one and done. And what character would he best be able to play right now is Gore the God Butcher. Beta Ray, you're talking about a character that eventually will lead to other movies, and he doesn't want to do that. He's more, they asked him, and he said that he just wants to keep it down to just this one character where it's like, hey, we could get this done in the whole movie, and I'm out. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's I think Gore the God Butcher is an excellent character. If you guys have never had the opportunity to check out, man, scoop up the trade paperbacks. If you could find the floppies around the comic book shop, definitely go and look it up. But yeah, Gore the God Butcher. I love that character. Awesome. I know Mr. Let, my brother right there, my neighbor, he hit me up and he's like, hey, did you see how much that Thor Got It Done to 1 in 50 just sold for? And dude, it's like damn near $1,000.
Jesus Christ!
First appearance of Gore.
Wow.
Yeah,
and that
$1,000 just sold a 9.8.
When is CGC gonna recognize that book that Got It Thunder #2 is his first appearance? Because it's still a blank label. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's the issue, and that's something that I brought up before, and I know you guys wanted to touch base on that. My dude, fellow Savage, he's Archangel. He was talking about it. You could easily, he made mention. So he said you could easily just type in when you submit something to CGC and say, hey, I believe this is blah, blah, blah's first appearance or whatever. And you just submit it. And as long as multiple people send that in and send the same thing, they're going to say, hey, yeah, this is the first appearance.
Yep.
But send mine in with that.
Yeah, but the beef that I personally have with all that shit is, I personally say you shouldn't leave it up to the market. You shouldn't leave it up to the consumers because they're not the ones. Well, they're not the ones to say, "Hey, yeah, this is the first appearance." But then you have the writer. A good one is freaking Punchline. I spoke about that. James Tinian. James Tinian said issue 89 was the first appearance. Then Hell Arisen 3 came out. They put Hell Arisen 3 because multiple people sent in the copies of that shit, flooded CGC with it, and CGC automatically, put a label on it. It was like, yeah, first appearance. And I said, who are we to judge? Because if you look up, in the dictionary, you look up a first appearance or you look up a cameo. I know Jay put it up for me last time, and yes, cameo is a damn shadow. It could be a word bubble with somebody not even in the frame of a panel and just them speaking. That's a damn cameo. But if you have a whole damn body shot, face, you can see everything. There's no way in hell, man, that you can't say, hey, that's not a first appearance.
Oh, right.
We talked about Darkseid.
Yeah. And in the end, I think it should be left up to the writers and the publishers. I think it should be more on the writers more than anything.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that are coming out with these characters and less the publishers. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's who should be overseeing and saying, going to CGC or CBCS, PGX or whatever, and letting them know, hey, like, this is their first appearance.
Yeah.
This isn't a cameo. But
yeah, Roger.
Go ahead, guy.
Sorry. There's some people in the chat that's saying they're confused that book behind you is a little too far away. Is that a 9.9?
That is a 9.9. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I can't bring it any closer because the lights, there's too much glare.
Just making sure. They were confused, so they wanted to make sure.
I saw that. Thorough, when I was with you on Joker's channel, we talked about this, and I 100% agree. If you have the person who's creating the character, they know what was the first time that they drew the goddamn character in a book. Yeah. They should be the ones telling you this is the first appearance because this is the first time I drew the character. The fact that CGC allows people to dictate that is ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's so weird.
And I know I see Wesley Campbell says, so with that, thinking Hulk 180 or 181, I'm always going to go with 180. That's my personal opinion. You see Wolverine, man, and freaking just full Wolverine panel. It doesn't matter. But the problem that I have is they let it, they base it more on we have a full cover with him on 181. And they're doing that nowadays too. Where they'd be like, well, they're going to pick this because another book that I want to bring up too is that Spider-Man, that free Spider-Man issue number that free comic book day Spider-Man that just recently came out.
Yep.
And that thing was done and predates what originally where Codex made an appearance, and that should be considered the first appearance of Codex, not Codex, of what the hell is Virus. Thank you. Over here, freaking throwing out. But so I personally think I've read through the damn book. You find Virus literally in multiple panels of that free comic book day book, and it's like yeah, that should be it. The reason why that book didn't come out when it was supposed to in May was because of COVID. So that so I'm gonna be interested in that one, and I want to see what the fight is gonna be about that, because I've read an article somewhere and they were talking about how they're already assuming that Virus's first appearance is what was it, 25 or 26?
Yeah, 25 was his, I think he popped to end real quick and then
so that's what they're determining, because they're saying that they don't want to count the free comic book day because it just recently came out. But I was like, it shouldn't even be that. Once again, this is why we got to go back to the publishers and the writers.
Absolutely.
And because then that'll end the whole war and people assuming and saying, hey, we have this one with the cover on here. And that's like saying, for example, man, shout out to Dabutcha and Universe X on this book right here, Venom 10. You see Dylan Brock on the variant on the cover. So, anybody can go ahead and say, yeah, he appeared in issue 9, but let's go with this because he's on the cover.
Right.
That makes absolutely no damn sense. Like, that's
so my question with 181 and 180.
Yeah.
What to your knowledge, what does the artist say is the first appearance?
Dude, if you go look up on if you guys remember the Marvel cards that came out back in the 90s.
Oh right, yeah.
I have them.
If you look at it on the back of it, if you look on the back of Wolverine, it says first appearance, issue 180.
Yep. 100%.
And that's the thing. But now, we can't even argue about this, because if you think about it, you can't go and say that anymore, because CGC knows that they'll have people with torches getting ready to burn down the CGC building.
Yeah, sure.
Because they changed the first appearance from 181 to 180.
They're not changing it now, for sure.
Nah, because a lot of people have invested so much damn money in issue 181. So they're never going to change that. But I honestly believe, the same way I have to do research, anybody else out there in this world has to do research and try to get accurate information. You have to come down to a T. It shouldn't be decided. Like I said again, Hell of Risen 3 freaking didn't come out like barely anything. Somebody sends it in, submits it, gets a quick turnaround, because now they're like, oh, this is a hot book. I need to get it graded so I can sell it. So now you send it in and automatically they're already posting and saying first appearance. It shouldn't be like that.
They should fix it from this point on.
Exactly.
Now
they shouldn't keep continuing.
You can't change what you did before. That's done.
I always bring up Amazing Spider-Man 134. Because that's the first appearance of Tarantula. The very last page is a full page with the Punisher on it, saying "I'm back, Spidey."
Yeah,
but they recognize 135 as the second appearance of the Punisher. Yep. It's a full page, and he talks.
And he talks too.
Like, why is that not the second appearance?
I'm back. I'm back means that's the second appearance.
Yeah, it should be.
What I can't believe is how Marvel duped everybody on this Venom 26, thinking you're gonna get Codex in there, and all these store exclusives, Codex on the cover, Codex on the cover, Codex. He wasn't even in the fucking book. So
I know.
Duped on that,
You see, this is what I was talking about, the free comic book day right here. And you see Virus right here.
Hello.
Multiple pages. He's on that page. He's on the pages after that.
And that predates.
This was supposed to come out on free comic book day, and this stuff was already printed prior. They just Diamond just couldn't send it out because they had already, COVID was going on. Yeah. So that's why I was saying.
What do you think, Daryl? A pre-existing character is Virus or a brand new character?
I think it's a pre-existing, bro. I don't think it's a new character. That's why I said, dude, trust me, man. I'm putting in homework again, man. With your help, the help of Universe X is that's what we got to do. So
we got Mike. He said It's auction time,
Thoro. Auction time. You know, I'm always late, man. I'm a New Yorker, so you know we run fashion be late.
You got any fire tonight, Thoro? I got some money to spend. You got any fire?
Yeah, man.
Roger, you always got fire, Roger.
Oh man, I got that book today that I bought for you, the monsters with Godzilla and King Kong fighting the cover.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, check that book out, Roger, man. Open that bad boy up, man.
I did when I got it. It's cool. All the different monsters that are in there, and it's
man.
like, what's going on? Book. Like, I'm here. The party starts. Like, it's pretty funny.
So, Thoro, I know you got to take off, brother. I want to give you a big shout out, a big thank you for coming on, bro. You know, I always wanted to get you on here. I respect what you do. You put in work.
Definitely, bro. You know, anytime, man. I can tell you this right now, right here, right now. Anytime, if you, man, just send me the invite, bro. I'm here. I love to chat about comic books. It, keeps my mind away from a lot of the stress, from not sleeping, the baby crying, all that stuff. Trust me, it helps out a lot. So if you ever, man, don't ever hesitate. Send it. I'll be here if I have the opportunity, and we could chop it up anytime, bro. Because I know I need you guys whenever you're free on Thursdays. Let me know. I need the crew, Principal Defects crew on the chopper.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna go at it and chop it up, brother.
We're gonna show off some books. Thoro's gonna do his thing, and then I'm gonna hop right on his auction, brother.
Yeah, me too.
Definitely. Yeah, if you guys had the opportunity, come and check out the auction. It's on my channel. Keep It Thoro Comics, guys. We're about to go live here like in 10 minutes. Get yourself some great deals. And on top of that, man, shout out to my man Roger Levesque. Glad that you got the T-shirt.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Brother. Definitely. I appreciate it, brother. And of course, man, Jay, appreciate you, my man. And my man, the Comic Forge. Yo, brother, thank you so much.
Thank
you. Undefeated Yankees.
And, there you go, baby.
Oh, dude, yeah, the Yankees are gonna kick ass. Even though it's gonna be a short season, but hey,
we appreciate you coming by, Thoro. Thank you. I know you're a busy guy.
Like I said, I'll be back, guys. So because I love chopping it up with these dudes. These
chop
dudes
it up with you anytime, man.
I hope you guys are all subscribed to these guys, man. Because I'm telling you, these dudes right here are solid, and that's what I appreciate. I appreciate people who are being real. Don't bullshit. I hate that crap. Listen, I can tell you guys right now, I've been a cop for freaking 11 years. All right. I might not look like it, but yes, I did that business for 11 years. And I've been bullshitted prior to that. So 11 years of my career, I've been bullshitted like crazy. So I'm not about that funny business. But yeah, if anybody ever, you want to reach out to me. I'll Keep It Thoro Comics on Instagram. You see it right here. Get to go to the channel. Subscribe, and the same thing. I'm gonna be posting a lot of these guys' work right here because these guys are solid. And like I said, that's what Keep It Thoro is all about, just keeping it real and not freaking hiding behind the curtains, damn it. Like that's how I like to keep it, and I'm gonna continue to be that way. But other than that, man, salute to all of y'all. Everybody stay healthy, stay safe, and blessings.
Go do your thing, man.
Appreciate you,
definitely. I'll let y'all, man. Take it easy.
See you later, my brother.
See you in a little bit.
All right, bro.
All right, boys. And then
Roger.
Raj, what's up?
What is up, man?
You got
I don't think I can replace Matt, but I appreciate the opportunity.
Let me get some
come through
to people. Sorry, guys. I got Desired in the house that just stopped by.
BLC, would you stop with the Let's Go Mets thing? All right. Nobody likes the Mets but you. Cut it out, brother.
Yeah. We got my man Aaron Comics in the house.
Yeah, shout out. What up, Double A?
We got Mike the Collector in the house. We got Chris Panetta in the house. We got Gary B in the house. I think that's all that joined us. Scrolling down. Oh, we got my man Huda in the house. And like I said, guys, if you guys want dope books at a cheap price and you don't want to get raped on eBay, go check out their auctions because you could
go to the auction.
Yeah, go to the auction, guys.
Everyone throws up great books.
Best thing to come out of this pandemic,
for great deals. They're awesome guys, and it's so much fun.
It really is too.
Want to show up?
It's a great time. Yeah, let's go.
We'll save your unboxing for last.
Yeah, I got some books to show off before the unboxing. So you want me to throw up, or you want to throw up? Go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
All right. First of all, I want to shout out Nemesis Prime. For sending me an AOK. I got some cool books in that he sent over to me. Obviously, some Scotty Young love.
There you go.
He did a solid by sending me some cool books, man, and I thank him for that. And even though he had to get rid of some Star Wars,
Oh shit!
he still did it. So I mean, really cool thought. Really cool thought. I thank him. So very cool. I got his sticker up there too. So that's behind me. Shout out to Mr. Uncle Roman Curtis himself, because as Jay knows, I've been trying to get this book for a long, long time.
That's my man Sleeping
And
there.
and I finally got it.
Oh, there you go, bro.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful Alex Ross cover.
It is damn crispy too. So I'm very happy about that. I got these on a little auction, and I'm very happy about these too.
There you go, guy with his Scotties.
Nice. Look at that.
So I'm trying to get all Scotties, bro. All the ones I can get. This one has eluded me for a while too, but I got it.
Nice, bro.
Yep. And then a couple of these that I just got, which are fucking great too.
Liking that Black Adam, kid.
Yeah, I'm invested in that. This is absolutely sick. Roger, check this out. I know you're gonna like this. I don't know if you can see the. I mean, it is like that. What is that called?
Oh, the lenticular.
Yeah, lenticular.
Yeah,
I love
dude.
it. Yeah,
this shit is crazy.
awesome. I have a whole stack of lenticulars. I love them covers.
This book is ridiculous, bro. The lightning like changes. Like you see it?
Real cool. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
like it's so ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. But very happy about that. I got these in my auction just to show you. These are some really cool old Spider-Mans. So
nice.
I know one.
That's first appearance of Puma, dude. That's a dope book.
Yep. So and they're pretty good. Not the greatest of shape, but you know what? I've been doing a lot of Spider-Mans. I know Dave's gonna like those. And I got these. This is really cool. Old Spider-Mans. Check that out. That's Iron Fist.
Where did you pick those up?
A little secret little site that I go to.
It's a secret
little
site. You have a secret site?
Everyone has their secrets.
No,
I got this there too. Check this out.
I know my secrets.
Websites aren't secrets. Stores are
Check
secrets.
this out. This website is a secret. Ghost Rider number 12. I also got this too.
That's dope.
I got this there too. And then these are the last two that I got, which I mean, I stole these, which I'm happy that I stole them. So this was awesome.
Oh,
this is
nice.
first appearance of Cheetah.
Yeah.
I mean, really cool book to have. And then obviously, you got to have the second appearance, right?
There you go. Hey, guy, we got a question from Emerald. Are you going to send any books into Scotty Young for signing a signature and a remark?
I don't know. I mean, I have a couple Scotty signatures already that are. I mean, I don't need them slabbed or anything. So I mean, I have them. I don't know if
Gotta
I'm
get
gonna get
yourself
any more.
a nice blank variant and have them do a full sketch on it. You know,
That would be cool. That
Right.
would be very cool. Yeah.
What's up, brother? You got books?
oh, I always got books, man.
Let's see them.
All right, you sure? All right. So I picked this up. I didn't even know this book existed until someone tagged me on Instagram. So of course I went right to eBay to buy it.
Oh, that's dope, dude.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You go inside. It's basically a preview of you know. I think this was like the early version, like when they first started making them, because you know it's
Obviously, there's more.
Yeah, the inside cover, like the inside the book, is just basically shows you all the different covers. I think they were probably the ones that were just coming out. So, but it was cool. I was like, I didn't even know it existed. I just got this today with this shirt from Thoro. I bought this at his auction last week.
Oh, that was you were talking about. I saw when you bought that. Yeah.
So cool. This is like
dope, dude.
first, I guess, first appearance in a comic of Godzilla fighting King Kong.
That's insane.
As soon as he said that, I'm like, I bullied my way to this for sure. I mean, the auction.
Roger, you bully in an auction? No.
Well, I don't bully like Mr. Lett and some Don Silver Smith does, but
Silver Smith takes everything. Bro.
I got this Yeah, I got this at an auction too. It was an impulse buy, I guess you could call it. It was Discovery Bay. Is that his? No, not Discovery Bay.
There was Discovery Bay up.
Yeah, Discovery Bay Comics, and he had up a Spider-Man / Carnage lot and Venom lot, and nobody bid, and the starting bid was like $40. So I got in just before the timer. So I got.
Oh, nice, Mike Mayhew. That's,
wow.
Looking fresh in that Mylar.
You know me and my ASM 300 cover swipes.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's why I shouted you out the other day.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got that one.
Oh, beautiful. I picked that up on our crawl, actually.
Yeah. And it's the second copy. I think I'm going to send this in. These are all in near mint, definitely. So I think I'm just going to send them right to CGC.
Nice.
Oh, you know I love me some Venom. That's a beautiful cover, man.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
I couldn't believe nobody was bidding on it, so I'm glad I hopped onto it. And then
that happens sometimes when you just grab it when you jump in like that. I did that on one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this Venom and the same thing. Like, this is immaculate, and I don't know. You know, hey, we're at the mercy of CGC. I sent one in that was just like this, and it came back a 9.4. So maybe this time I'll get lucky.
There you go.
That's it. That's all I got for new stuff.
All right.
Not a whole lot. And I still have this over here. People are asking about it.
99. That's good.
99
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Still there. And I didn't realize that the ASM 300 Club was a thing, because Joker kept bringing it up. And he told me I had to start displaying it because I have it at a 9.8. You know, so maybe I'll have to, put it next to this girl.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. Amy has a question up here. Do any of you clean and press? Amy, the best thing you could do, I could tell you, I use Erod212 on
the master presser
on Instagram. You could find him at Erod212. He does a phenomenal job. He'll also submit to CGC for you. If you use New York Warriors code, you get 10% off. If you want to hit me on IG, I could give you all his information, and you'll be more than happy with his work. Oh, actually, here, Benny from Beantown just put it up. And all right, guys, I got some books. You're going to see a trend here.
I'm thinking maybe Venom.
Yeah. Silver Surfer Black.
It's a good guess, Roger.
Second printing. No
Oh,
longer.
nice.
Oh, there
Way.
There you go.
I grabbed that. I want to give a big shout out, guys, and I want everybody to go follow this page. It's Coco Loves Chevy. He AOK'd me this dope Venom 16 with Dylan Brock and Eddie Brock pretty much eating together with Rhino in the background. It's
That's awesome.
Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I wanted to buy it for him. He gave it to me as a gift. Brother, you got a T-shirt headed your way. And like I said, guy, Coco is in here somewhere. I think he's still hanging out. Go check his page out, guys. He's a great seller. He ran into a couple of problems with buyers that were scumbags, and he absolutely does the right thing. If there's something you don't like, he'll refund you. He even let some people keep the books, and they still gave him a hard time. So, guys, go support his page. Again, that's Coco Loves Chevys. I could give it to you on IG. Hit him up. Great dude. If you're in here, brother, still.
Coco Loves
Chevys.
It all one
Chevys.
word?
Yep. Koko.
Oh, Koko.
Like we'll add his link into the description. He sells awesome.
Yeah.
Coco Loves Chevy _comics.
Yep. Guys, I picked up this. Thoro just finished talking about that. Free comic book day. Spider-Man. That is the first appearance of a virus that predates 26. I grabbed 2 of those. I grabbed this was from Monty's Collectibles. He sent me these. I appreciate it, brother. Another site you got to go check is Monty's Collectibles. He has awesome raffles and awesome books. That's the Crane limited to 1,500.
Hell, I'm just gonna keep following people when you tell me.
Yeah, awesome guy. He was at your first comic swap. Right?
Monty's _collectibles.
Yes, he used to be Triple C.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, that's right. I'm already following him. All right, I got you.
He gave me the awesome Virgin.
You can't go change your name and expect me to know.
Yeah, there you go. I grabbed more of these guys. a whole stack of these. These are heating up. This book came out 2 weeks ago. It's already a $30 book and growing. So I grabbed a whole bunch of those.
I was so angry that I didn't get that book I wanted, or I thought I didn't.
Did you get? Oh yeah, you ended up getting it, right?
Well, I did. Yeah, because I forgot I pre-ordered it from Frankie's.
So once I was talking to my buddy Universe X about Dylan on the first cover, I had to grab these books right here. These are Tyler Kirkham.
Oh, nice.
It's a fire book. That's the trade. And then this is the Virgin, which I think is dope because it got the Carnage claws on it.
Yeah, dude.
See the difference?
That is freaking awesome.
And then my last thing, guys. This thing been sitting on my desk for a week.
Oh boy.
It's a gift from Very Gary Comics. And he sent me an AOK, man, and I've been dying to open this thing up.
Are they razors?
I figure I'm gonna open it up here with my people and share it. So we'll open this up. It's sealed up good. Oh,
Gary's in the chat, by the way, so Gary's watching.
Oh, Gary, I appreciate this, brother. Packing job is phenomenal. You couldn't expect nothing from less than Gary.
Gary hit 7,000 the other day.
Congrats to him.
Yeah, I mean, just awesome.
It's a slab, I know that.
Oh boy!
Like I said, it's wrapped. It's wrapped pretty good. I'm just gonna throw this fucking shit on the floor and hope my dog can choke on it later. All right, so here we go. Okay, here's the back of it. So I'll leave it down.
Cover that top up.
Cover the top up. Oh,
no cheating.
There's a note in here. And look at that. A sticker for my kid.
I need that.
Start in bed, $2. All right.
I don't have a chrome one. I don't have a chrome one like that.
He gave me a love letter.
Oh, let's go.
So let's go. It says, Jay, thanks for helping out with the auction. My pleasure, brother. I love doing them with you. Here's a little thank you gift. Good luck with the new channel. I would have gotten Matt something, but he already bought those Venoms, so he's good.
That is awesome.
And I just see what it
doesn't
is.
say help me. It doesn't say help me. I've been abducted.
I can't thank you enough, Gary.
Oh wow,
wow, Gary.
The Doombots
copy of Fantastic Four Annual Number 2, a 5.0. Guys, this presents so dope, man.
I didn't get those Venoms, Gary.
That's beautiful.
I can't thank you enough.
Nice job, Gary.
That is beautiful, Gary. Good job, man. Yeah.
Definitely worth it. What he does for you in those auctions, you can't put a price on.
That's awesome.
I appreciate
Seriously, you really kept it going, like
Gary, I appreciate this, brother. You're a true friend that I met in the community along with everybody else. Thank you, my man. I'm touched. That is an awesome, awesome gesture, and I owe you for it big time. So I really appreciate it.
Good stuff.
And Gary's at 7,600 now, by the way. He's climbing.
I'm touched, man. A tear almost came to my eye.
Yeah, I saw it.
You get a tear in the butcher's eye. That probably means alcohol or something. So that's it. What else, guys? What else you got? Anything for anybody in the chat, guys? Any questions for me? Oh, that's right. I forgot about the grand finale.
Live unboxing.
Let's go.
We're gonna do this. Let's see what we got, boys. This is always fun. Well, I didn't win a grand prize because we know the box is the same size as the rest of them.
That's right.
So
for now, hopefully they change that.
I know. It'd be nice to get surprised by it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna flip them over. The subscriber book, I can't see it because it's the other way. So let's see what we got. I'm gonna open this up. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is a thick book. I don't know what you guys call these. Legends of the World's Finest. That's a pretty cool looking book.
Nice, bro.
Little Batman, Superman love right there. Okay. I'm already flipping it over. It says J. Scott Campbell variant. This is right up Roger's alley, I think.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, nice.
That is beautiful.
That's a dope book, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Roger, this is thick as hell too, man. Look at this.
I'll send you my
Yeah, no
address.
problem.
It got even
talk
thicker
about
when you looked at that cover.
Yeah, he did. We'll talk about that. No problem.
See that from where you are?
Yeah. All right. This is really cool. This is an oldie Daredevil.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
Pretty cool, right?
Definitely.
Roger, you got some oldies in yours, right?
Yes. I got a couple 12 centers.
All right, this is cool. A 12-cent Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos.
Yeah.
Old
I'm
school.
saying that's you know their first round they had a lot of great variants and you know
now they went old school.
Some keys and then this round they started to get some 12 and 25-cent old ones.
60 cent Spider-Man.
Oh, nice.
Nice old.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm liking this. Oh boy, Roger, we're gonna be friends in a second. This is Jay. This is. I mean, I don't know, Jay. I just look at it and all I can think of is you.
Oh damn! Let me see that. You got Venom and the Punisher on there. Holy shit!
Yeah, bro. That might just have to come your way.
Oh,
that might have to, Jay. That might have to come your way.
Oh, you're the man. I've been getting all these fucking gifts. Thank you, guys.
All right. And me and Roger are gonna be friends right now. Not that we aren't before, but we're gonna be pals.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Hey, Raj.
That's the subscriber bonus book. I guess everybody maybe got the same one.
That's a dope sketch cover. You got to get a fucking sketch done on that, dude.
So now we got to see where we're gonna send that. But I'm not mad at Fox at all, guys. They stay consistent. These guys. I hope they can keep it up. Yeah. I hope they can keep it up because they do a great job. Boxed Heroes. I sing the song Boxed Heroes all the time. I mean, they're phenomenal. I mean, and it's 38. What is it? $38?
Yeah.
Shipped.
Yeah. And I'll tell you
so
what,
it gives you something fun to look forward to every month.
To the art chemist, right? Mm-hmm. To ask him if he had ever drawn Carnage, to see if he can do, a white Carnage sketch on that Venom book.
Yep.
And I can't get him to respond to me.
He was just on last night.
Yeah, I and one of the times he was live, I was like, "Hey, I sent you a message." I sent him a message like a week ago, in PM, and it's one of those things that he doesn't follow me. So if you don't look and see that someone's trying to send you a message,
you're not going to see it.
You might not see it. If you don't do a lot of private chats, we're in there all the time with our group, so I see them sometimes. So trying to get him to, hey, I have a message to you, and I want to know if he can do this for me.
Yo, Raj, you mind sharing your idea on what you wanted to do with a certain blank cover that you were asking all of us about in the chat? Because I think that was a really cool.
That's a great idea, Roger.
What's that?
When you sending it out to everybody for a little something.
Yeah, I thought that'd be pretty cool. Take a blank cover and mail it to all our we have a group chat. There's 12 of us, 11 men in a chat, but there's 12 of us. And having everybody, whether it's a little sketch, a little remark, or just go fuck yourself or whatever, have everybody kind of write something on the cover, mail it to the next person until I get it back.
I think that's
a great idea.
Awesome, man.
I think that'd be great, man.
What else, guys? Any questions in the chat? Otherwise, we're gonna wrap it up. Any questions for Raj, for Guy, for myself? We got a question from Emma.
Thank you everybody for coming, man.
What issue is that on the Venom Punisher, Guy?
Let's see. I'm sorry. I will go check. Give me 2 seconds. I put them away already. That is number 3, part 3 of 3. It says co-starring the Punisher.
So there you go. That looks definitely like a 90s book. So
yeah.
I've never seen it. I have a lot of oldie 90 Venoms.
And Sydney Hill wants to know, Guy, what you got for trade for a 9/8 Scotty, signed Scotty? I guess hit him.
I saw that you won that, Sid. I saw that you won that. That was nice. I have that book, by the way, so I don't know if I need it, but I'll check it out.
So, guys, Raj, any parting some parting words?
No, I really appreciate you guys letting me come on and infiltrate your channel. You know, it's fun to be in a chat, but it's even more fun to be live with you guys and chopping it up and having fun with the chat. I just, you know, with all the crap that we put up with during the week, man, to be able to just relax, talk comics, have some fun, laugh, and talk shit to each other. Really, it's kind of a decompression thing that helps you deal with all the other bullshit. So I appreciate you letting me on. Appreciate all the people in the chat. You know, when we're done here, you know, we're all going to be going to that auction.
Absolutely.
I'll see you. I'll see you in the chat, Raj.
So, Raj, I just want to thank you. You and Three Men guys, sub them up. They'll be in our description. Great group of guys that love comic book collecting. Check them out. We always love having Roger on. He's the man. I love spending time with him, whether it's here on the show or in person. You're my man, Raj. Guy, go ahead, brother. What you got to say?
Guys, thank you for coming by. We had a great show. I think Thoro did a great job, as he always does. It was great to have him on. Roger, thanks for filling in for Maddie as he had to go, rightfully so. Yeah. He's enjoying himself on the beach right now. But guys, thank you all the people in the chat for coming by. Jump over to Keep It Thoro so you guys can jump on the auction. Like I said, great books, great bunch of guys. They do a wonderful job, and you can get books for a great price over there. Honestly, those guys don't kill people. Yeah. You know, they give great deals, and they throw up a lot of good stuff every night. So thank you again, everybody, for coming by.
So guys, we got a quick question from Jimmy Hoffer. Did you guys see those on sale Wednesday variants? Thought it was pretty dog shit comeback from Marvel. Joey, we're going to do a show on that. I'll tell you right now, I bought those books and flipped them right away for a book that I would want. My only advice I could give to any collector out there is none of these store variants are going to ever hold their value. If you're going to get a variant, get that ratio from, you know, the 1 in 50, 1 in 25, 1 in 100. Yeah. Because store variants start off hot and they sizzle out so fast, man, and it's not a good, you know, it's all hype, man. It's not. It's a Marvel book, but it's not a Marvel book. So we're going to save that for another show, but that's all I got to say to that. I got Otto in here. Is Jay drinking tonight? Brother, I did a lot of day drinking. Then I took a nap. And you know what? I got it. I'm still a little buzzed. Don't get me wrong. Just because I got sentimental because this doesn't mean shit. You know what? You want me to rant real quick? I'll go on a quick rant. First, I want to give another shout out before I forget to New York Hardcore Comics. I went into his shop. The owner, Debo, in Terrytown, was an awesome guy. He let me go in his back room. Elite Comics is going there to do a show on his tour. Such an awesome dude to go chop it up with. And it's always great to have a comic book owner talk to you and bullshit, you know, about comics and welcome you into their store. That's Terrytown, guys. It's New York Hardcore Comics. Check them out. He's on IG. His name is Debo. Tell him I sent you. He'll work with you on prices. On the flip side of that, I go into a comic book shop in New Rochelle, New York, called Squiggy's Dugout. A complete fucking asshole, this kid. He's some troglodyte sitting behind the desk. I walk into his store before work. The first thing he says to me in this fucked up voice, I'm sure, Guy, you know him, is, "What are you looking for?" Just like that. "What are you looking for?" So I go, I don't know, maybe some Venom. And he goes, So I'm like, this motherfucker, sitting like I'm bothering him behind his computer, probably watching like some type of Japanese cartoon porno. I'm coming into his shop to spend money, and this is how he, you know, talks to me.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Out of here with that. So guys, fuck Squiggies in New Rochelle. Go
put him in the bathroom.
Yeah, put him in the bathroom. Put him in the bathroom. Fucking this guy. He's lucky I wasn't in my 20s. I would have twisted his cap.
Emerald Knight, by the way, is asking how long my battery lasts on my lawnmower. It lasts pretty much to do my whole lawn, which is about 2.5, 3 hours. It's solid. Ego is the lawnmower. It's wonderful. A lot of power, and I love it. Dino asked, where is the auction? Jay, tell Dino where the auction is. Guys, after this.
Keep It Thoro Comics. I think Roger just dropped.
Yeah, I just put the link. Yeah,
Keep It Thoro. Yeah. You'll find fire books there. Those guys are so cool, man, and they ship out
great,
quick,
and you'll have a great time.
Yep. So that's it, guys. From Pressable Defects, from Three Men, from Keep It Thoro Comics. I want to thank everybody in the chat. We had a great show today. We had my man Raj. We had Keep It Thoro Comics in. Go check out his auction. And until next time, guys, we'll see you later.
Good night, Canada.